Now today we are going to see some other aspects of our machine design. Today we'll see ergonomics and aesthetics of machine design. So these are the considerations which are important again in addition to whatever stress, strain, shape and other different types of machine design aspect that we have already studied. So ergonomics is the term which comes from ergos and nomics, which is the Greek words, and that is the relationship between man and machine. So if you just see that the relationship between man and machine. So ergonomics as a consideration in our machine design. So it is the relationship between man and machine. That means the machine which is going to handle by the man. So how that particular machine is going to handle by the man? So it is handled through the some controls, because the machine can be controlled by some levers, knobs, button, etc. So that is the main relationship. Second aspect which comes in the ergonomics is the working environment. So how much is the temperature, humidity and other working aspects that are also important. Third consideration is human anatomy and posture. How that particular machine has to be operated by the human being, in what posture he has to operate, whether it is sitting, standing, laying, etc. Or what is the different dimensions of a human being that are to be considered in this particular ergonomics, that is covered under human anatomy and posture. And last one is energy expenditure in the hand and foot operation. Operate any lever or controls. Think about the controls. So first aspect is relationship between. So you'll find that there are number of controls. So you'll find or wheel or a push button or a switch or a handle, foot lever, hand lever, all these are the different types of control. So design of this control. What is meaning of design of this control? That means if you just think about the design of our simple accelerator of a two-wheeler, you just imagine if that particular accelerator is going to double its size, what will happen? Then it is very discomfort for a particular operator or particular driver to accelerate the vehicle. Why it is discomfort? Because the diameter of that particular accelerator, if I increase double, then it is very uncomfortable to control or to grip that particular accelerator of two-wheeler. So that is the main thing. So that is the relationship between a human hand and the accelerator. So by this way, different types of controls that has to be designed properly. So if I take one more example, if you just think about the steering, a steering of a car, if you just say that too easy to operate that particular steering, if I double the diameter of that particular steering, what will happen? Your effort required will be very less, as the radius of that particular wheel is going to increase, but it is very discomfort. Why it is discomfort? Because it is not in that particular size which is generally easy to handle by a common human being. So that's why design of control in our machine design. About the working environment and safety. So when we think about the working environment, so here again the posture and the other factors. what should be the lighting? There should be proper lighting in that particular lab or in that particular work area or on that particular machine which is going to operate by that operator. There should be a proper noise level. If there is a high noise level, then it is very difficult to control that particular human being to operate that machine for longer period of time. If the noise level is so high, then that particular operator may make some particular mistakes. Okay, or there may be chances of accident. So a proper noise level should be maintained. Regarding again temperature, a human being can have comfortable with some particular temperature. If that particular temperature just like a 25, which is considered as a normal temperature, which is comfortable for us. So if it is going to 40 or 45, then obviously the operator get disturbed. So that temperature again, one more important thing in the working environment or in the ergonomics, which is going to disturb that particular worker to work very easily. Relative humidity and air circulation. If there is a humid environment, that also directly affect and air circulation. If there is no air circulation, that means that particular worker cannot work. He may get humid or he may get fatigue. So that are the working environment and safety aspects of the air. So if I think about the aesthetic, so which is the one more aspect in the machine design. Aesthetic is related with beauty of product. So if you just take an example, if you go in the market to purchase a pen, then which pen color you are going to select for you. So that is the color which you like most, that you are going to select for your simple pen also. So that means aesthetic is related with some attractive shape, attractive size and attractive color of that particular model or particular component which is going to design. So aesthetic is related with beauty. It is the set of principles of appreciation of beauty of the product. It deals with appearance of the product. If the appearance of the product is very good, that is the best design. If your product may have good efficiency, but your shape of the product is very bad, nobody is going to purchase that. So that means the aesthetic is also one of the main thing. So what are the aesthetic considerations? One, now, if you just think about the different types of shape, so the shape, you can look at that particular picture. In that picture, you'll find that the step shape, the taper shape, the shear, sculpture, or streamline. So these are the different shapes for a particular product wise. These are the shapes that has to be considered in the aesthetic consideration. Okay, simple. If you go for a streamline, when you look at the streamline shape is most suitable for the plane, for the cars, or for the aerodynamic type of product. Okay, if you just think about the taper, for that particular taper, the shape is suitable for a particular utensil or pots or some kind of bowls. So that is a different shape which can be utilized, which can be used for your product. That is the first aesthetic consideration. The shape which is best suitable for the particular product which can attract the customer is very important. Is about if you just look at this different colors and its meaning, so whenever we need to attract that particular operator's eye for that particular button, which is very important, so that is the stop button. So here the red indicates danger or hazard or hot. So just like that, orange is possible danger, yellow is for the caution, green is for the safety, blue is for the caution cold, or gray is for the dull. So if you just see this, we know that these are the very normal color, or in our day-to-day life, we'll see such type of color on the our road signal. If you just go for any highway, you'll find that when we see the red color, obviously that red color indicates stop. There is a danger. You should not go on the road. So just like that, there is orange. Orange means there is a yellow. There is for the caution. Green for the go. You can go now safely. So these are the different colors. So whenever you are going to design a particular product, in that product, whatever buttons, whatever different controls, or whatever color which is going to attract that particular customer, that should be suitably take out for the particular product. Balance your product should be very very symmetric. If it is a asymmetric, then nobody is going to purchase that. So if you are going to design a particular product, it should have a very very symmetric type of shape. It should have some balance. If your product is not in the balance condition, it is not attractive. So radial is also one of the symmetry and balance position, or that is going to consider everywhere as a good product aesthetic. Material and surface finish. So your product surface finish and the material which you are going to select is very very important. If you go for the very very good quality our customer seat, you must go for a leather as a material. Okay, if you want that particular product should have a very very lighter material, you must select aluminum. So likewise, if you want a good surface finish, you should go for a stainless steel, or if you go for a particular material which can which should have a good surface finish. Likewise, impression and purpose wise, what should be the impression of the particular product on the customer is very very important. Variety, some good variety. There should be continuity of the product. There should not be any zigzag type of corners, and there should not be any the style of the product is such that it is going to attract the customer. The proportion of that particular product is also important. If your product is very in very proportionate way, then only it is becomes attractive, and then only the customer is going to so our ergonomics and aesthetic consideration. Thank you very much.